So this is just the beginning of the parade, and we've seen Prime Minister Modi arrive over here. We've seen President Macron arrive, receive a guard of honor over here, the French national anthem being played out. We've got a small military band which is right here in front of where the Prime Minister and the President of France are seated. And then they are on the Champs-Élysées, and soldiers, including Indian soldiers, will be marching down the Champs-Élysées in a little while from now. It is really historic. It is not the first time that Indian soldiers have marched down the Champs-Élysées. It happened a couple of years back. But the fact that on the 25th anniversary of the strategic relationship between India and France, that this is taking place is something quite remarkable. And the regiment which is participating, two of them of the Indian Army, one the Punjab regiment, and the second one is a regiment which will have a band, which is the Rajputana Rifles. And then of course there's an Indian Navy marching contingent and an Indian Air Force marching contingent as well. I met the soldiers today. We've spoken to them as well. There's a great sense of excitement and the historical significance of them participating today is not lost on any of them. So they will in fact be among the first soldiers to be marching down the Champs-Élysées. And so we would expect them over here in a little while from now. So Gargi, I can quite understand the excitement. The Chandrayaan-3 launch taking place less than half an hour from now, and less than half an hour from now, in my estimate, is when the Indian soldiers would be marching down the Champs-Élysées. So perhaps we'll have to keep a split screen ready. It is quite incredible today, and all of France is celebrating. It is their national day. It is a celebration of what they hold most dear: equality, liberty, fraternity. It is something which, and liberty, which is something which is very close to our own heart. Our own constitution has been inspired by some of the best values of the French constitution. It's something which the Prime Minister spoke about yesterday when he addressed the Indian diaspora. So it's a grand ceremony, but I should point out that as grand as it is, I can't help but think that our own Republic Day parade is as grand, if not even more grand, than what we see over here. But perhaps not correct entirely to compare one parade with the other. But this is, military finesse, military precision at its best. Wonderful marching band. And, a moment of huge pride, as I keep saying. The Prime Minister of India has been honored with France's highest honor, the Legion d'Honneur, yesterday. There are, of course, strategic talks which are taking place. And I forgot to mention, of course, one of the highlights today will be three Indian Air Force Rafale aircraft, which will be flying overhead. And as these planes fly overhead, there will be substantive talks taking place almost together with French authorities as India and France get ready to talk about the potential acquisition of Rafale aircraft, 26 of them for the Indian Navy, in addition to which there will be 3 submarines which we are looking at. But the French, the Patrouille de Français, this is the French Air Force's aerobatic band. They're there, and we should be seeing a couple of Rafale aircraft as well in a little while from now. Let's just take a look as this air display about to start. The French Air Force's aerobatic team now flying over Paris. It's got the streaming colors of the French flag, and I detected a couple of Rafale aircraft also behind them. There will be a couple of formations of aircraft. We try and point out when the Indian Air Force one actually comes, but it is a tight formation. As you can see, these are the French trainer aircraft and they're flying right overhead me just now. It is truly incredible. And right behind them are Rafale fighters. Slightly unclear if these are the Rafale fighters of the Indian Air Force along with the French one, or whether these are Rafale fighters of the French armed forces, but they're flying overhead as well. And they're just overhead me, just a few hundred meters on top of my head right now. These are the fighters that India is negotiating for. There'll be more which will be acquired. A tight formation of these Rafale right ahead of me. So it's all beginning over here. The images are absolutely grand, and there's a 3-ship of Mirages which is also happening right now overhead. Just trying to see if these are the Indian Air Force's Mirage Rafale fighters. Not quite at the moment. And so more Rafale fighters, and there is an AWACS platform as well flying overhead.